You sent a message, they didn't respond. You're sitting there wanting to follow up, wanting to maybe send another message, hey, what's happening? But you're afraid of being needy, right? And you remember the rule, don't double text. So then you wait, and then you start overthinking. And then you perform disinterest, pretending that you don't care, pretending that you're not actually feeling anything. But all of that, what is it actually accomplishing? What is that waiting doing to you? Welcome to my The Dating Rulebook Is Wrong series. I'm Mariana, a dating and relationship coach. And today we are going to talk about the don't double text rule. Where it comes from, what it actually costs you, and what confident follow-up actually looks like. So it's time to get honest. So we've all heard about the don't double text rule. Don't you dare double text because it's going to make you seem needy or it's going to give them the upper hand. And what this rule does, it teaches people to suppress what they want to do, what they want to say. Overall, it just teaches people to suppress genuine interest and perform this coolness type of vibe. But suppressing authentic expression, especially in the early stages of connection, it won't build attraction. It won't build a genuine connection because starting right there, you are starting to play games and you are starting to play by rules that who knows created it. It essentially just builds distance and it disconnects you from yourself of what you truly want to do. So where did this rule even come from? Probably pickup culture, right? The belief that manufactured unavailability creates desire, that somebody will like you more if you're less available. And maybe it can briefly or for the wrong reasons. But it also attracts the wrong kind of connections, the wrong kind of attraction, because just think about it, right? If somebody is really bothered that you double texted them, that you are reaching out again, do you honestly think, one, that that person is interested, and two, that they're the right person for you, right? Because when I like somebody, I don't care if they double text. You almost get excited. It's like, oh, this person really wants to talk to me. But if I wasn't interested, yeah, maybe I would be annoyed. So you double texting, it's just giving you more information. If they're still not responding, okay, that gives you information. This person's probably not the one for me. You are getting clear answers by them not answering to your double text that, hey, they're not interested. So you move right along. And the difference is that if you don't double text, you're still sitting there waiting, overthinking, making all these scenarios up in your head without getting clear information whether they like you or not. And another thing I do want to mention, what not following up can actually communicate to a secure person, it might mean you're just not interested. To an anxious person, it means they did something wrong. And neither of these is the message that you want to send. And there is a difference between pursuing and being needy, right? Just because you send one text right after the other does not mean that you're needy. Neediness is about frequency and emotional desperation. So you simply just double texting does not automatically mean that you are super needy and that you're super annoying. It's just normal human connection. You're allowed to want to share your thoughts with somebody that you're talking to. If that means double texting, so what? But for those of you who are wondering, okay, so what does a confident follow-up actually look like? It's light, right? It's casual. It's not putting a lot of pressure, one, for yourself. I don't want you to sit there and think too much about it. If you want to share something again after you had already texted them, do it. You could do it so casually, like, hey, still thinking about blank, this thing we talked about. Hope you're well. That doesn't make you an annoying person. It makes you, hey, you thought about that person and you wanted to send them a message, even if they hadn't responded to the previous message before that. That's okay. And if they still don't respond after that, again, like I said, that gives you information. This person's probably not interested. You move right along. Double texting does not mean that you are desperately chasing. It's just being a person. You can have double thoughts and want to reach out to that person. Don't make it mean something else. And I will say this time and time again, someone that loses interest simply because you sent one follow-up message after they hadn't responded is probably not the person for you. You are not filtering out good partners by double texting, okay? That doesn't mean that you are losing someone good just because you double texted and you happen to annoy them. You're just filtering out people who didn't like you that much in the first place. All in all, in dating, you have to communicate naturally. Stop following these stupid rules of don't do this, do that. If you want to send them a message because you thought of them, do it. If you want to reach out, reach out. If they're not responsive, like I said, that's information. Simple as that. Do not attach to the result. Just focus on what you want to do. The right people don't need you to play games to feel attracted to you. Simple as that. The number one thing that you need to follow is your heart and your authentic self. This sounds so cheesy, but that is the only way you will actually make a true meaningful connection, because they will be attracted to your natural self, to how you are, without needing to perform or be this person that you're not. The more you play by these rules, the less you will feel, and the more dating will feel uncomfortable because you're not acting as your true self. You're always going to be worrying about what's right, what's wrong. Follow your heart. Again, the wrong people will always find something wrong with whatever you do, and the right people will never find anything wrong with what you do. Okay? So you really can't lose here. Drop a comment if you agree or disagree on this rule. If you've ever lost a connection because you were following rules rather than your intuition. And if you want to build genuine confidence in how you date, book a strategy call. Link is down below. Okay? Okay.